Michael was 22 years old when he left home. He didn't say goodbye. He didn't leave a note explaining his dreams or his fears. He didn't write a letter explaining everything. He just disappeared. One morning, he packed a backpack with everything he owned. He looked at his mother one last time through the window, and he was gone. His mother, Sarah, waited by the window for 3 long years. Every morning she would wake up and think, maybe today he'll come back. Every car that passed their house, she thought it might be him. Every phone call made her heart jump. But Michael never called. Michael never came back. The pain of losing her only son slowly turned into anger. Then the anger became silence. Sarah stopped talking about him. She put his photos away in a box. She deleted his number from her phone. It was easier to forget than to remember. But on a cold December morning, 3 years after Michael left, everything changed. Sarah was cleaning the attic. It was something she had avoided for years. She had not been to that dusty, forgotten space since the day Michael disappeared. She climbed the wooden stairs slowly, her knees aching. The attic was cold and filled with shadows. The envelope had her name written in Michael's handwriting. It was dated from the exact day he left, 3 years ago. With trembling hands, Sarah sat on a dusty box and opened the letter. She had not seen his handwriting in 3 years. "Dear Mom," the letter began. "I'm sorry. I know this will hurt you, but I have to leave. I cannot stay here anymore." Sarah's eyes filled with tears. She kept reading. "I know you will be angry at me. You will think I am selfish. You will think I don't love you. But Mom, that is not true. I love you more than anything in this world. But I cannot live in your shadow anymore." Sarah's hand shook as she held the letter. "Every dream you had, you forced on me. Every choice I made, you questioned it. You wanted to control my life because you thought you knew what was best. And maybe you did. But Mom, I am not you. I cannot be you. I need to discover who I am without your voice in my head telling me what to do." Sarah put the letter down for a moment. She understood now. She had been so sure she was helping him. She thought her control was love. "Do you remember when I was in high school? I wanted to study art. I showed you my paintings. They were not perfect, but they came from my heart. You looked at them and said, 'That's nice, but you need a real career.' You enrolled me in medical preparation classes. You said, 'You will be a doctor, like me.'" Sarah remembered. She had done exactly that. "Every day I sat in chemistry class and my heart was breaking. My heart wanted to paint. My heart wanted to create. But you said creativity was not a real path. You said I had to be practical. You said I had to be like you." "I am going to America to study art," the letter continued. "I am going to California to find myself. I am going to discover who I am when you are not telling me who to be. I know this will disappoint you. I know you wanted a doctor. But Mom, I cannot spend my life being someone I am not." Sarah had tears streaming down her face now. "I gave you everything, and you gave me too much. You gave me too much control, too much pressure, too much expectation. I was drowning, Mom. Every breath felt like I was suffocating under your love. And that is the hardest thing to say because your love was real. Your love was strong, but it was too heavy for me to carry." Sarah put the letter on her lap and sobbed. She had never realized that her love felt like a cage to her son. "I will come back when I find myself," Michael wrote. "I promise I will not stay away forever. But I need time. I need space. I need to discover who I am without you. I need to become my own person. Please forgive me. Please forgive yourself. With love, Michael." Sarah had spent 3 years holding on to anger. She had spent 3 years pushing away memories. She had spent 3 years refusing to forgive him. But now, reading his words, she realized something terrible. She needed to forgive herself. She had not been a bad mother, but she had been a controlling mother. She had not been cruel, but she had been blind to her son's pain. Sarah immediately began trying to find her son. She called information, she searched on the internet, she hired a private investigator. But Michael had changed his phone number. He had cut off all connections. He had disappeared so completely that it was as if he had vanished from the earth. For weeks, Sarah was in despair. She had lost him twice, once when he left, and now again when she finally understood why. One evening, Sarah was having coffee with her best friend, David. They had known each other for 30 years. David had always been kind to her. He had always listened to her problems without judgment. She told him everything about the letter, about her pain, about her regret, about her desperation to find her son. David listened quietly. He didn't interrupt. He didn't offer advice. He just listened. When Sarah finished, David put down his coffee cup and smiled. It was not a happy smile. It was a sad, knowing smile. "I have something to tell you," he said quietly. "Something I have been keeping secret for 5 years." Sarah's heart stopped. "What?" "Michael came to visit me 5 years ago," David said. "He wanted to know how you were. He was worried about you. He asked if you were happy, if you had moved on, if you were living your own life." Sarah's eyes widened. "You knew where he was?" "He lives in California," David said, "in a city called Los Angeles. He is not a doctor, Sarah. He is an artist." David took a breath and continued. "But he is not just any artist. He is a successful artist. He teaches art to children, poor children who cannot afford expensive art classes. He has started a foundation. He helps young people discover their talent. He gives them what you gave him, opportunity. But he gives them something you didn't give him. He gives them choices." The next morning, Sarah booked a flight to California. She had no plan. She only had an address that David had given her, the address of Michael's art studio. She sat on the airplane for 6 hours, her heart pounding. What would she say to him? Would he forgive her? Would he even want to see her? The airplane landed in Los Angeles. Sarah took a taxi through the warm California streets. The sun was bright and warm, so different from the cold gray of her home. She gave the driver the address. The taxi pulled up to a small, colorful building in a quiet neighborhood. The windows were filled with paintings, bright, beautiful, emotional paintings. Sarah could see people inside, children and young people painting and creating. Through the window, she could see him. Michael was older now, a man, not a boy. He was 28 years old. He was teaching a group of children, showing them how to mix colors, how to express emotion through art. He was happy. She could see it in his smile, in the way he moved his hands as he spoke, in the light in his eyes. He was living the life he had always wanted. Sarah took a deep breath. She raised her hand and knocked on the studio door. The children turned to look. Michael turned around. He froze. For a moment, they just looked at each other. 3 years of silence between them. 3 years of pain. 3 years of lost time. Then Michael's face crumpled. He walked toward his mother slowly, as if he was afraid she would disappear, as if she was a ghost that might vanish. "Mom," he whispered. "I found your letter," Sarah said. Her voice was shaking. "I found it today. 3 years late, but I finally found it." Michael's eyes filled with tears. "I'm sorry," Sarah said. "I'm so sorry. You were right. I was trying to make you into me, not helping you become yourself. I was afraid for you. I thought I was protecting you, but I was really trying to control you." Michael embraced his mother. They both cried. Tears of regret, tears of relief, tears of love finally understood. When they finally pulled apart, they stood looking at each other. Michael's hands held his mother's face gently. "I got your love, Mom," Michael said softly. "It was the strongest love I have ever felt. But it was too much. I needed to discover who I was beneath all that pressure. I needed to find myself." "I know," Sarah said. "I finally understand, and I'm so proud of who you became. You're not the son I wanted. You're the man you needed to be. You're the man you wanted to be." Michael brought his mother inside the studio. The children were curious and shy. Michael introduced Sarah to each child. He told them that this was his mother and that she had come a very long way to see him. One little girl asked, "Is she your family?" "Yes," Michael said. "She is my family, and family is very important." Sarah stayed in California for a week. Every day she went to Michael's art studio. She watched him teach. She watched him transform young people's lives through art. She saw herself in him, her passion, her dedication, her desire to help others. But she also saw something she didn't have, the ability to let people be free. Before she left, Michael gave her something. It was the letter. He had kept it all these years. He had framed it. It hung on the wall of his studio, not hidden away, not ashamed of. It was displayed proudly, like a work of art. "This letter saved my life," Michael said. "But it also saved yours, Mom, because 3 years later, it gave us a chance to find each other again." Sarah and Michael didn't regain 3 lost years overnight, but they started again. They learned each other again, slowly and carefully. Michael visits his mother every month now. Sarah visits California every month. She has even enrolled in one of Michael's art classes. She sits among the young people and children, learning to paint, learning to create, learning to express herself. And the letter? It still hangs on Michael's studio wall, not as a reminder of pain, but as a reminder of growth. The letter was never sent when it was written, but it arrived exactly when it needed to. 3 years late, but on time in every way that mattered. Sometimes the messages we never send are the ones that matter most.